Bertha Flawless Lounge. I am from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised. I went to hair school in 1999, and while I was in school, I learned all ethnicities and all textures of hair. I went to a predominantly black hair school in the downtown East 4th Street in Cleveland. And I was blessed because I was able to not only make beautiful relationships that last till today, but I was also able to learn deeper knowledge in the different textures of hair in this industry. I also come from a intermixed family. I am half Dominican, half Puerto Rican by birth, but I was raised black and Puerto Rican. My adopted father was black or is black, and I have a story on that one if you want to go back to my TikToks and see. I posted it last April. I hear about that story. My childhood wasn't the best childhood, but I'm here and I'm blessed to say that it made me a stronger person for that. So I graduated hair school in 1999 and found out I was allergic to damn near half the things that we use in the industry. I'm allergic to ammonia, I'm allergic to latex, I'm allergic to pretty much fake shit. And I had to figure out, one, if I wanted to still continue in this career, and two, how I could do it in a safe manner. So started doing a lot of research right out of hair school. I was only able to use like rinses and semi-permanent colors, which had no ammonia in it. Again, if I smell it, it itches my throat, my lungs, and if I use it on my skin, I'll break out. Same thing with latex. If I have latex gloves, I break out, start itching. I think you're not in the camera at all. So. And so I had to figure out a holistic way to do what I love to do. So that brought me to getting, like I said, into the research of the chemistry in the products, reading all the labels, what the ingredients were, and I ended up becoming an educator for Chi. Chi was the only ammonia-free color line available, like in the 2000s or even before, probably a little bit before I became knowledgeable of them. So I got interested in Chi. I became an educator with Chi, and I started learning in depth color chemistry and color theory because I taught other salons how to use that ammonia-free color line. And back then, it wasn't the best great coverage, and it wasn't that many options. But I worked with what I had, and I made a living for myself. So fast forward to 2006, 2007, I came across the opportunity to open up my own location. Now, before I even thought about becoming a salon owner, I worked at a lot of different salons, every ethnicity of salons, a Hispanic salon, more predominantly Caucasian salon, predominantly ethnic salon. And they were all great locations to work at, and I learned so many things at each location. However, I didn't feel totally comfortable bringing each of my diverse clientele into their locations for different reasons at different locations. And, I guess I'll go in detail in my book with that, but it just pushed me to open a place where everyone felt welcome and every texture of hair was available, and to come in and be serviced and feel flawless. So I found my first location in Orlando. I met some beautiful co-business partners that were also opening locations. Shout out to Hidden Skins, the t-shirt company, and the designers that created my logo from a drawing into my logo that you see today. We revamped it a couple times. Again, you can see my last post to see how it's grown. My first location was called The Secret Hair Lounge. I was watching The Secret documentary, and I was getting into like manifestation and how you can bring about your desires. And I just decided to name the salon Secret Hair Lounge because we kept a lot of people's secrets, you know, cover the grays, or, you know, we're known as hairpists in the salon. So I just kept that name. I thought that it was a cool name, and I went ahead and opened it up. The logo, again, I told you we drew that. It was a tattoo, a fake, you know, tattoo that I got from my oldest son. He was like about 7 or 8 at the time, and it was a heart with the key wrapped around it. And we were in church, and I was just, you know, dazed out, and I just started redrawing the heart with the key around it. And then something just told me to make it turn into a scissors. And again, me and my best friend and business partner, we were just switching back and forth, like taking turns drawing, and we came up with the first logo that you see on that post, Secret Hair Lounge. And then our slogan was "Your key to flawless hair." So I was 27, you know, young, not knowledgeable in business too much, but I just jumped and took a leap of faith and did it. And as we grew, as we started hiring our teams, I got an amazing nail tech, and we named it Secret Hair Lounge and Nail Bar. And as we grew, we got massage therapists, and then I named it Secret Hair Lounge and Nail Bar and Spa. Just started becoming like a run-on sentence. So I ended up shutting that down due to me having my youngest son in 2014. I shut down completely and ended up working at a really luxury salon in downtown Orlando. And that was before I reopened and relaunched Flawless Lounge. I actually was able to take that 5-year break that I was at the other location and made amazing connections. We had 18 stylists in 2 different salons, and we were able to like share knowledge and share formulas and just share friendships and heartaches, and we just really grew as a family. I really love that time and that growth period I had in those 5 years, because when I reopened and relaunched, I was really more focused and I had a lot of support. So shout out to my mom, my #1 supporter and believer in my dream and goals. And again, family, friends, my Flawless clients that have been with me since day one, Courtney, and many others, too many to name, but I'm happy that you guys stuck with me through and through, and now I'm here at this level of Flawless Lounge, where I want to franchise the location. Everybody that works with us on a team, we all share knowledge with each other and help each other grow our clientele and our careers. A lot of my clients go to a lot of my coworkers. We call each other facilitators. We just help facilitate any self-care service that you may need when it comes to feeling better about yourself, whether it's hair color or wearing your natural curls or nails or facials or lashes or your brows. My brows were done by my amazing coworker, Man Brow. It's been only 1 session and I have not done my brows since last April, and I am so grateful for that. It saves me so much time, so well worth the investment. So shout out to Man Brow. We also have other PMUs on our team that are here. Man Brow's in Detroit. He comes back to Miami. We have GTA. We have the artist Monet, my beautiful business partner here in Miami, which was one of my first employees in Orlando. Another story time with her. I'll go live with her soon so we could tell that story. And yeah, so after the pandemic, I decided to move to Miami, and shortly after was able to open up my second location, which is here. We've been here a year now, going on 2, and I love it. I love Miami. Don't get me wrong, I love Orlando too, but I really, really love my Miami vibe, and Miami clientele is building up faster and faster. So I say all that to say, Flawless Lounge was just like a little dream of mine, and now it's turning into a big franchise. I have a couple franchisees looking into opening LA, Atlanta. We're in discussion. I can't really say any more than that. But thank you for listening. I pray that you guys listen to this and get inspired and motivated to follow your goals and dreams. I am also a mentee and a coach for aspiring hair professionals that want to level up in their career and learn all aspects of hair, whether it's color formulation or fading techniques or curl application to all textures of hair. Let me know what you guys want to learn and want to see, and I am in the process of creating all that anyways, but it'll be great to have your feedback, and any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. Thank you for joining my first live while I get pampered in this first month of 2023. I look forward to having more lives soon. I know I've only been on for a couple minutes, but I appreciate you guys listening to my story and look forward to the next one.